Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Christy and this is Christy Can Cook. So today we're going to do another mashup. We're going to make taco stuffed shells. So a little bit of Italian, a little bit of Spanish. We're going to mash them together and come up with a delicious dish. And you will not be disappointed. So stick around and stay with me. Here we go. So I'm going to start by dicing up some onion, a half of an onion, and I have 3 mini peppers here that I'm just going to dice up too. I've already started my ground beef on the stove, so it's going, and I've seasoned it with salt, pepper, and granulated garlic. I'm just going to let this simmer for a little bit until the meat is cooked. Now, if y'all have been with me for a little while, you know that I drain my meat like this, just with paper towel right there in the pan. It absorbs that grease, and you can throw it right in the garbage when you're done. And in the pot next to that, I have some water going for my shells. So I've salted that. And now we're going to add the taco seasoning, the Spanish part. So a 1 pack of taco seasoning, and then I take that package and fill it with water and add that to the mixture. And I'm going to let this simmer for a little while until that's all combined. Once it's all combined and the meat is cooked, I'm going to add some corn that I had left over in the refrigerator and also some black beans that I had left over in the fridge. And I'm going to combine that with the meat mixture. And this was just off the top of my head. I know there's probably plenty of these recipes out there, but this one I had in my head for a little while and I just wanted to try it. So in goes the pasta and let it cook. Once the shells are almost done, I take them off and I drain them, and I rinse them with cool water because I want them cool enough so I can handle them. And in the bottom of the pan there, you saw that I put some Taco Bell taco sauce and some of my favorite sauce. We're just going to get started here, stuffing the shells, and once I get the pan full, we will make the topping for this dish. And in comes my little helper. This is Riley, and when she wants to help cook something, then I usually always let her if I can, just because if she'll cook with me and fix it, maybe she'll try something new because she's a very picky eater. So I enjoy when she's there and she's helping me out. Now, once you have all of your shells stuffed, we're going to make the white sauce. It's a white cream sauce that I have made before for the enchiladas with white sauce on it. So we're going to start with a half a stick of butter and about 3 tablespoons, 2.5 maybe, of self-rising flour. And I'm going to cook that for a little while because I want that flour taste to not be in there. So once it's combined and it's a little bubbly, it's time to add the milk. So we're going to slowly pour in the milk and we're going to whisk it at the same time because it's going to become thick really quickly. Now once it's smooth and creamy like we want it, we're going to add some sour cream. I use 1 heaping tablespoon of the sour cream. And I'll get that all combined. And I'm going to add 1 small can of green chilies, with the juice, because the juice is just going to loosen that sauce a little bit and add flavor to it. Now once the green chilies are in there and I get that all stirred together, I'm going to add some cheese. Now this is just cheese that I had on hand. Parmigiano Reggiano, I believe, is what it is. But you can use any kind of cheese that you have. Just like a small handful of that, maybe a quarter cup. It's just going to give it a little more creaminess to the sauce. And then I'm going to add my favorite salsa, about 2 heaping tablespoons of that. And that adds a little onion and tomato flavor. Has a lot of flavors going on in there, so it adds something nice to this dish. And then I'm adding some dried cilantro, and that's just another layer of flavor. Once I get all this combined, we're ready to put it right over our shells that we stuffed. So just dump this over, and you want to kind of smooth it out over top. Make sure all your shells are covered. And then once that's done, we're going to put cheese on top. I just had some mozzarella on hand that I use. And like I said before, you can use any kind that you have on hand. It's your kitchen. You do whatever you need to. So in our house, if the cheese drawer opens, here's Muttley. So I had to share some. But we're going to bake this at 350 until it is bubbly and golden. Everything in there is already cooked. We just want to heat it through, and we want to get that crunch on that cheese topping. And once you pull it out, it should look like this, and it is so good. I was so pleased with how it turned out because I had it in my head for so long. But I just topped mine with a little bit of sour cream, a side of tomatoes, a squeeze of lime, and some avocado. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it inspires you to get in your kitchen and create something. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the little bell so you're notified each time I upload, which is once a week. And if this is on Facebook, then follow me for more recipes. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.